Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file new version of Form I-90, which just released by USCIS in a couple of weeks ago that will expire on the February 28, 2027. My advice for you, do not file the old version that expires on 2019. So Form I-90, which is application to replace permanent resident card. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sliman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration journey less stressful. First of all, I am not an attorney. I am here to help you based on my experience with this form and also based on the instruction that comes with it. If you're ready, let's get started. As I mentioned, this is a new form I-90 that expires on 2027, which is application to replace permanent resident card. This top part right here is for USCIS use only. Do not touch it. Start where it says start here. Type or print in black ink. I'm going to repeat this again. You can do both. You can type and then once you print it, you can print in black ink. But do not correct anything that you already typed. Now, let's go to part one, information about you. So, information about the person filing I-90. So, number one, it's alien registration number or A number. You can find your green card. If you go to your green card right here, you can find your A number. This right here. USCIS number. That's your A number right here from your green card. And given name, I'm sorry, USCIS online account number, if any. If you filed a petition before for your relatives and USCIS process your case online, you will have USCIS online account. And always, if you have a receipt that starts with IOE number, means you have a USCIS online account. I'm going to show you an example right here as well. This is, for example, is mine. As you can see, USCIS process this petition online. I'm sorry, it does not show over here, but it shows USCIS online account. I will try to include it right here. I will show it to you. All right, we go back to our form. Your full name. Note your card will be issued in this name. So we're gonna give legal family name, which is Bushi. This is for my spouse. Given name is Fatima, and middle name NA. When I print it, I'm gonna add a slash right here. The Adobe does not let me a slash. So when I print it, I'm gonna add a slash with black ink. Number four, has your name legally changed since the issuance of your permanent resident card? In my case, no. If you select no, proceed to item number 6A to 6I. If you selected yes, you're gonna proceed to item number 5A to 5C. So for us, I checked the middle option, which is no. We're gonna go to item 6A and 6I. So mailing address. In care of name, Bushi Fatima. 6B is street number and name. 10 Robert Run. City or town Indianapolis. State Indiana. And the zip code is 46254. And the country automatically will populate it right here USA once you select the state. You gotta remember, USCIS will not send or email your green card to a foreign address. This must be a US address. Just I want to give you this. USCIS cannot send green card overseas. It must be within USA. So this address right here must be within United States. So physical address, provide this information only if different than mailing address. So I'm not going to add nothing right here. Some people put same over here, some people leave it blank. But if we follow the instruction from USCIS, provide this information only if different than mailing address. So we're going to keep it blank. So since the same. We go to additional information. Gender is male. Date of birth is January the 1st, 1980. City, town, or village of birth is Kenefra. Country of birth is Morocco. You're gonna give the middle name, mother's name is Fatima, and father's name is Ali. Class of admission. You gotta check your visa. I'm gonna show you just an example right here, just for learning purposes. If you can see right here, category it's IR1. This is just for learning purposes. Just I'm gonna show you in this example. This one right here is IR1. So this is class of admission is IR1. Date of admission. You're gonna check your green card as well. Sometimes they have it right here. Date, card issuance date, which the card is issued. Card will expire and residence, that's right here, 10, 15, 20. You're gonna add right here date of admission. US social security number. I'm sure you have one. Check your social security card. Just for learning purposes. This is a fake number. Trace. Now we're gonna go part 2, application type. If your conditional permanent resident status, for example, CR1, CR2, CF1, CF2, it's expiring within the next 90 days, then do not file this application. See what is the purpose of this application section of Form I-90 instruction for further information. If you have a conditional green card and you have, within that, when you have that green card for 2 years, in the last, before expired, in last 3 months, you can file your, for example, CR1 and CR2, they can file I-751. You cannot file I-90 to replace it because it will expire within 90 days. So they give you an example right here. So my status is select only one. So in our case, is a lawful permanent resident. If you selected this option, 1A, go to section A. If you selected 1B, you go proceed to section A as well. 1C, you go to section B. For us, it's 1A. Reason for application, select only one box. So to be section A to be used only by a lawful permanent resident or a permanent resident in commuter status. For this video, we're gonna do 2A. My previous card has been lost, stolen, or destroyed, but you have too many options right here. Some people, they do not receive their green card. You can replace it. File this form, and you can replace it. But you have too many options right here. My preview card was issued but never received. It happens. I saw that happen. You can file this form to receive it. My existing card has been mutilated. My existing card has incorrect data because I see this. Right here. This is a reason right here. But anyway, you're gonna check the one that apply for right here. You have too many of them from 2A to 2J. But for us in this video, I'm gonna do option 2A. My preview card has been lost, stolen, or destroyed. If you do that, now we start talking about part 2, application type. We're not gonna do section B because it's not applying for this category, because we selected 1A, which is lawful permanent resident. Now we're gonna go part 3, processing information. So location where you applied for an immigrant visa or adjustment of status. In my case, this is an immigrant visa. We did not do adjustments of status, but Casablanca, Morocco. But in your case, if you did adjustment of status within the United States, you must provide the city and the state where you did adjustment of status. Location where, and this you can find this in your work instruction. Just read it very carefully. You can have that, and you can see that in your I-190 instruction. 2, location where your immigrant visa was issued or USCIS office where you were granted adjustment of status. In my case, it's Casablanca, Morocco. Complete item number 3A and 3A1 if you are entered United States with immigrant visa. If you do adjustments of status, you do not touch this. This is only if you enter the United States as an immigrant visa. So destination in the United States at the time of admission, it was New York City, New York, and the port of entry is JFK, New York, New York, New York, New York City, New York. So let's go right here. Have you ever been in execution, deportation, or removal proceedings, or order removal from United States? In my case, is no. 5. Since you were granted permanent residence, have you ever filed Form I-407, abandonment by alien of status as a lawful permanent resident, or otherwise been determined to have abandoned your status? In my case, is no. If you answer yes, you can give more information on Part A in additional information. Now we're gonna go to biographic information. Ethnicity, in my case, not Hispanic or Latino. You're gonna check the one that apply for you. Race, you're gonna check the one apply for you. In my case, is white. Height is 5'2". You're gonna check the one that you're gonna enter the one that apply for you. Weight is 160. Eye color black, and hair color is black. You got here basically just biographic information. Just you basically gonna describe yourself. If you need part 4, we're gonna go now to part 4. Part 4 is accommodation for individuals with disability or impairments. Read the information in the Form I-9 instructions before completing this form. So if you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in Part 8 additional information. Are you requesting an accommodation because of your disability or impairment? In my case is no. If you answered no, you go to Part 5. If you answered yes, you're gonna answer Y. Select any applicable boxes. So in my case, I'm gonna answer no, but if you answered yes, it is very simple. Just you're gonna select the box that applies for you, your impairment or disability. So we're gonna go Part 5. Part 5 is applicant statement, contact information, certification, and signature. Read the penalties section of the Form I-9 instruction before completing this part. Applicant statement. If you file this application or Form I-9 by yourself, and you speak English and you do by yourself, you can do this option right here. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction on this application, and may answer to every question. You're good to go. Then you come right here, you date it, and then you sign it once you print it. Do not initial it or print your name. It must be signed with a black ink. Yeah, here just we forgot to, there right here is 317, applicant contact information. It is very important. And applicant mobile number is going to be the same, 317 222 1111. And email address is sb@gmail.com. So I already talked about that. One thing, it is very important right here. Do not initialate or print your name. It must be signed with a black ink. If it's not signed with a black ink, it will be rejected. That's my advice for you. If you can see right here, if you use interpreter, you can enter the interpreter information on Part 6. You're gonna give the name of the interpreter, and then you complete the interpreter name in Part 6. But in my case, I'm gonna do the prepare. I prepare this form on behalf of my spouse, so it's gonna be a Baker. If I do that, I will go straight to part. What part was it? I'm sorry. Part 7. Part 7 is a contact information, declaration, and signature of the person preparing this application, if other than the applicant. So it's Baker, and first name is Slimar. Prepare business organization. I will leave it blank or NA, both works. You're gonna enter the address of your street. City or town is Indianapolis, and State is Indiana, and the zip code is 46254, and the country automatically will be populated right here as USA. Prepare contact information is 317-333. Mobile phone number is the same one, 317. And email address is at gmail.com. And here you gotta give a statement, prepare a statement. Are you an attorney or just a regular person? In my case, just a regular person. I am not an attorney or accredited representative, but I have prepared this application on behalf of the applicant and with the consent and with the applicant's consent. So you do that. And then one thing I want to mention right here, but it's very important. Let me date it first. It's 04/28/2024. Here for the signature. The preparer must sign it. Do not initial it or print your name or type your name. It must be signed with a black ink once you print it. So this is all about this form I-90. It is very simple. Now let's go to the filing now fee. Filing fee for I-90 application to replace permanent resident card is $465 if you're doing it, or if you're doing it by paper version. If you're doing it online, it's just $415. They give you a $50 discount doing it online. This is another category right here. If you have reached your 14th birthday and your existing card will expire before your 16th birthday, it is the same price. So paper filing is $465 and online filing is $415. So that's the filing fee. Now let's go to supporting document. It will depend on the application type. So there is two. If your previous card has been lost, stolen, destroyed, or mutilated, did you provide the followings: a copy of your green card or a government issued form of identification that contains your name, date of birth, photographs, and signature. The best supporting document, a photocopy of your green card, if you have it, front and back, or a driver license issued by your state, United States. But you have multiple reasons right here. As I said, it will depend the option you selected right here. So I'm not going to go all three of them. So if you see this one right here, if your previous card was issued but never received, did you provide the following? We did not select this option, but we did the first one. So for the supporting document, you will go with the option you selected. So now this is supporting document. I include all of them right here just to have an idea what support document to submit with for I-90. Now where to file? Once now you file this form, where to send it? Filing your form I-90 by mail. If you use your USPS, you can send it to this address right here. USAS I-90 PO Box 21262 Phoenix, Arizona, with this zip code right here. If you use FedEx, UPS, and DHL deliveries, you're gonna use USAS I-90 Box 21262 2108 East Elliott Road, Tempe, Arizona, with this zip code right here. So it will, for where to file, it will depend which service you use. So we have two addresses right here for USPS and other carriers. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video. Ooh.